Okay, this is my video for lesson 10. And so the first question is, I completed the individual preparation assignment before attending the group meeting, and I put true. 2 is, I actively participated in this lesson's group meeting, true. And then number 3 says, find the margin of error for a 90% confidence interval when the standard deviation is 50 and n is 25, and then round to 3 decimal places. So I got 16.450. And then number 4 says, which of the following statements is true? And I put the third answer, which is X bar is a point estimator of mu. And then number 5 says Gina wants to construct a 95% confidence interval for GMAT scores. She knows the standard deviation is 113. She also collects a simple random sample size of 64 and computes that X bar is 526. So number 5 says, what is the lower limit of this confidence interval? And I used my formula and got 498.315. And then the very next question just wants the upper limit, which ended up being 553.685. Then number 7 says, what would happen to the width of the confidence interval if Gina increased the sample size? And so the answer for that is that the width would decrease. And then number 8 says, what would happen to the width of the confidence interval if Gina changed it to 99% confidence interval rather than 95? And the answer is that the width would increase. Number 9 says, Bright Bulb Light Bulb Company is planning a study to assess the average life expectancy of their light bulbs. They know the standard deviation is 400 hours. They want a 95% confidence interval with a margin of error of 50 hours. So what sample size do they need? And I got 246. The next 2 questions, just the information for them. It says the mean salary of actuaries is mu of $100,000, and the standard deviation is $36,730. You are interested to know if the mean salary for women actuaries is different from the population mean, but are not sure if it is higher or lower. You set up a hypothesis test with a level of significance of 0.05. And then it tells you the hypothesis, or the null hypothesis, and the alternative hypothesis. And it says you collect a simple random sample of 36 women's salaries and find that X bar equals $111,000. So for number 10, it says, what is the lower limit of this 95% confidence interval? And I got 109,000. And then number 11 says, what is the upper limit of this 95% confidence level? And I got 113,000. And then finally, number 12 says there are 3 requirements that need to be checked when computing a confidence interval for a mean. They are all of the above, which is a simple random sample is drawn from the population, X bar is normally distributed, and sigma is known. So that is my lesson 10.